Hi, it's me again. Um, I missed you all this morning. I know I was supposed to do a little video on my little ATC cards this morning, and I was up early, but I was just whooped. I don't know what was wrong. I think yesterday because I hung out at the beach all day in my bikini. Not really in my bikini. I was wearing blue jeans and t-shirt, um, but vitamin D gets to me something terrible. So too much is not a good thing. Vitamin D. Too much arts and crafts to me is a good thing. I got this here is another. I got this has got 75-pound paper in it, premium drawing paper. I got that at Walmart some while ago. So it's another doodle journal. This page looks like I finished it, but this page, no, before I went to this page. This page is almost finished, but I'll probably put a little bit more color in here. Take time to stop and smell the flowers, and then I turn the page again. I kind of like this, that it lies nice and flat with this spiral bind on there. That's kind of neat. And I want to just do some doodle journaling. And so I have these beautiful vintage cards, and that's what I think I'm going to. I want to look in these cards. Oh, these guys are adorable. Let me see. Do I want them? Guys, I don't know. Maybe I do. Um, I wanted to find an image off of one of the. Oh, how cute that little Indian. Um, oh, that's pretty too. Okay, too many choices is not good for this girl. I'm gonna not go through anymore. These are all vintage cards. I just love them, love them, love them. I'm gonna take this one right here, and oh, how adorable. Yep, this is gonna work. So I'm going to cut this out. Um, but when you're doing a doodle journal, anything goes. Anything goes. I won't do too much gluing onto this one though, because I don't want it to get thick and alligatory. And I want to be able to do the pages without removing pages. And if it gets too thick, then it's kind of hard to do that. But I have so many journals going, and the journals that I'm putting in my journal keeper, now those ones I can let them get thick if I want to add things to them, if I glue buttons on them or something on my doodle journal, because it's always got doodling on it, but it always can have other things on it too. So now I just seen this card made me chuckle, because I guess it's a birthday card for an uncle. I think that's what it says. To Uncle, birthday wishes big and small. Yep. And so so cute. I'm not going to really fussy cut the whole thing. I'm going to just sort of fussy cut parts of it, but not all of it, because that's just what I decided to do. And so you don't actually have to do. If you fussy cut, just fussy cut some of it. Okay? They're going to live on there. And then let's see. And then, oops. And then on here, this must be the birthday dude here. For an uncle who is prince of them all. Oh, I got an uncle like that. Maybe should have saved this. He's 10 years and 2 days older than me. Yep, 10 years and 2 days, my uncle. Which, when we were young, my uncle and I, well, all of my siblings and my uncle, at one time we were all getting on the same school bus together. And at that time, because he was 10 years and 2 days older than me, I felt like he was really old. older than me. But now that I am 69, he's 79, he's not all that much older than me anymore. But he's like, really, I'm running out of uncles. Yeah, that's what happens when you get like up in your age, or as I call it, in your level in the game of life. When you get to them higher levels, it's like relatives start slipping away, sliding away. It's what they do. Oops, I almost squashed my blueberries. The hubster just brought me some blueberries off of the blueberry bushes. We got blueberry bushes outside that are giving us blueberries. We have tomatoes on our tomato plants. One of our pineapples has a pineapple growing on it, so that is going to be cool as ever. All of our pineapples plants that we have, every time we get a pineapple, we take the top and we plant it. We cut the top off and we plant it in a pot. And then it grows. You just water it every once in a while and it grows. And before long, it'll grow you a pineapple. So we got one growing. And then it grows another pineapple, and you take that pineapple and you take that pineapple and you eat it and replant the top, and you got another pineapple plant. Even if they do never, I'm glue sticking this dude. Even if you never, what was I going to say? Even if you never, I don't know what I was going to say. Isn't it weird how I lose my track of thought in the middle of a sentence? Train of thought. It runs off the track. And so, yeah. So like when you're just journal doodling, you don't have to have a train of thought. You don't have to even think. So like this one here, this was a one page that I had colored. I had colored this one page out of this coloring book right here. And then I just took the page, so it was this size of a page, and I just took it and cut it like down like this. And then I put one corner up down here and one corner up here. That's what I did. And then I just put stuff in. I colored this page first a long time ago, and then I just cut it, and then I just put it up here, and then I just added stuff to it. This is just the image already. I glued some more stuff on it, and I'm doodling around it. But see, sometimes I just start another one before I finish the one I'm working on, and that doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me at all. See these blueberries? Those are blueberries. You know what? It's in here? In my room. Where is it? Just a minute. Where is it? I smell it, but I don't see it because of my mess. Oh, here it is. It's losing its beauty now. This is a magnolia blossom. And Jeffrey brought it in here yesterday because it fell off the tree. And so he brought it in here yesterday. And I usually keep the door shut in this room because I got a little, oh God, this smells so good. Because I have like a little air conditioner in here, and I keep this room cold for me because I need it cold. And but Jeffrey picked this up and brought it in here and laid it on my desk. I opened the door, and this whole room smelled like this magnolia blossom. And it still does, now that I just pulled them little things off. I need to put that right over here. But I'm going to leave it until I don't smell it anymore. When I don't smell it anymore, I'll go get me another one and put it in here. Because I've never picked one or had one. You can't pick them because they're on the tree way high. You got to wait till they fall off. Yes, dear?
I don't want to shock you.
Yes, what do you
You
need?
think you might want to go Wednesday night with me Wednesday with Sam?
Yes, I am going because I'm going to sit at the coffee shop.
Okay. You got it, girl.
I'm going every time with you.
Excellent. I love that.
Do you really?
Yes.
I keep an eye on you, you know.
Well, you're more than welcome to watch anything and everything I do. And if I run into any of my friends, I'll bring them by to.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Well, yeah, but I would like to.
Oh, well, you can then if you would like to.
The dealer and her husband.
The dealer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
oh, then I better comb my hair before I go.
No, I don't think they'll give a shit one way or the other.
Did you just say a bad word on national TV?
Oh, I didn't know I was on national. Excuse me, folks.
Yeah, they're using his
Let me get out of here.
potty mouth.
I didn't know you was doing that.
Okay, darling. I just love that guy. He just drives me crazy sometimes, but I love him. Yeah, we're going to go on Wednesday. We're going to the park. I done told him already like 6 times that I'm going to go with him every Wednesday. But his memory's getting a little thin, kind of like mine, that short-term memory stuff. Between us, between him and I, we have got half a memory. A half a memory. And look at how that man is drawn there with his little belly poking out like this and straight down the back. I gotta remember that. I might use this as an image to follow when I draw a little man, because I love to draw. I'm not a drawer. I'm not an artist. I don't know how to draw, but I like. I can't make anything look like real. I can't make an apple look like a real apple. You know, that kind of thing. But I like to make whimsical kind of things, and because it's fun. But yeah, I have found that I really like going to the coffee shop and I bought a special book bag, just a backpack that is just for my art supplies that I take with me. Yesterday we went to Hudson Beach, which actually is where he and I met all them 100 years ago. And so we went down there, and he plays a little bit of Pokemon, and I sat under the pavilion thing and watched the water on the Gulf of Mexico, because that's where we go. And and it was just so soothing to sit down there. So soothing. Just a second. I'm thinking right now, and I think I can't do anything but think. It was so. Oh, this is what I want. This here. This is what I want, I think. It was so soothing sitting down there. I love just sitting sometimes, and just, you hear the water. So many boats are coming in and out, and when it gets late, the shrimp boats are going out, so you see the shrimp boats going, and which that brings me to some. That's always brings me to memories, because my late husband was a shrimper. Well, he was a weekend shrimper. Well, one time he was a full-time shrimper, and we owned a shrimp boat, but we didn't own it very long, because, see, he had learned that there was a shrimp boat that somebody was selling, and they only wanted $500 for it, and so he convinced me that we needed to buy it, and then that's how we could make our first million, with that shrimp boat. And so I said, okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and invest in that shrimp boat. We should have known, if something's $500, that it, yeah. If something's only $500, it's probably worth maybe $100 in scrap. And so, but we bought it. We bought it, and with good hopes. And it run. It run. We took it out, and so I went with him. He was going to be the shrimper. I was going to be the picker, because there's always, two people on a boat at least, depending on the size of the shrimp. And so I was going to do the picking. He's going to do the shrimping. And I think we did it one night. We did really, really good, and the boat run just fine. One night, maybe even 2 nights, because you do it at night. You shrimp at night. So beautiful. And but we only shrimped like 1 or 2 nights when we kind of run into a little problem, and the whole boat shut down out there in the Gulf. Like, we're out like 3 miles out into the Gulf, or I don't remember. I think it was about 3 miles. And the whole boat just shut down. We had nothing. We had no radio. We had no lights. We had no power. We had no nothing. And nothing. And so that's what we had, a whole boat full of nothing. And so the boat was just drifting, because talk about having nothing. We didn't even have an anchor. We thought, oh, I think we should anchor. And we looked, no anchor. So we didn't even have an anchor. And so we just hoped that we didn't, drift off to Cuba or something. But we got lucky, and another boat saw us. I think we had a cigarette lighter. I think that was about it for any kind of beacon, was a cigarette lighter. And but somebody did see us after we floated for about 3 or 4 hours, and they towed us in. I was so blessed. I mean, that was just luck that somebody found us and towed us inside, into the shore. And well, needless to say, we found out that that boat wasn't worth fixing. The problems with the engines and the power supply, or whatever that was not even worth fixing, because there were so many things wrong with the boat. So there went our $1,000,000 that we thought we were going to make. It went kind of went bye-bye. But anyway, I was watching the shrimp boats coming in and out, and I was kind of remembering. But we went on other people's shrimp boats. I mean, he used to be like, he would be the picker for other people's shrimp boats. And we had one friend that had a huge shrimp boat. And so I went out a couple times on that one, and I just went out there and brought my sleeping bag, and I would get up like on the bow of the boat and just lay out my sleeping bag and just lay there and watch the sun. Not the sun. You don't watch the sun at night. But I would watch the moon. And it was so calm. You hear nothing. You hear nothing. Maybe the hum of the boat, and fish jumping here and there. And it is so calming out there on that water at night. Now, daytime I can't go out on the water so much because I get seasick. Although, when I went on my cruise, I went on one cruise. My daughters took me out on a cruise. And we went to Mexico and Grand Cayman Islands and Cozumel. But now, I didn't get sick on that boat. I guess because it's so big. It's like, I guess it's not a boat. I guess it's a ship. But yeah, that was fun. That was like a whole load of fun on that ship. I didn't get seasick. But if I go out on just a fishing boat or something during the day, oh, I'm going to not be well. I'm not going to be well. But it was fun watching the boats going in and out, all the people going out on their boats or coming in on their boats right there, because there's the there's that place, where boats go in and out, the dock or the harbor or whatever they call it. I don't know what they call it. But So we're watching, and then we seen there was some people fishing. Not too many people swim at Hudson Beach, although they do, but not too many. Most people that want to swim, they go out to Pine Island or somewhere out there where the water is cleaner or something. I don't know. There's less rocks, It's kind of a sandy place. And so that was fun out there. We were going to stay till it's sunset, but we didn't stay that long. We went out kind of early, and then I was thinking, gosh, I'm getting hungry, and I hadn't ate, which I'm diabetic, so it's kind of important that you eat when you're diabetic. But and so then we had to go home because I forgot my purse. I didn't bring my purse. If I'd have brought my purse, I would have got us, because I would have got us something to eat, because there's a restaurant, Sam's Beach Bar or something they call it, and you can go get hamburgers and stuff, but they won't give it to you just on your good looks. You got to have money. So we were kind of, Papa didn't bring no money because I'm in charge of the money, so of course he couldn't help out none. So then I said, well, we got to go home because I'm hungry, which was cool, because as soon as we got home, my daughter, who lives next door, she said that she had just got done cooking, and she brought half of what she cooked to one of the neighbors, and she still had half of it left. Wondered if we was hungry, and holy smokes, I just lapped that stuff up because I was hungry. Heck yeah, buddy. Heck yeah, buddy. I was hungry. And so that's why I was home, because she says, I thought you all were going to stay till the sunset. But we didn't. We didn't stay till the sunset. But, back in the day, we used to stay out till the sun was rising. But not no more. We got over that. We got over that. So as you can see, what I'm doing is not a whole lot of nothing. Because now, if I don't know, what should I say, you guys? What should I say? I'm drawing lines. What possessed me to draw lines? I don't have a clue. Because you never know what you're going to do when you start out with something like this. And so look at there. I just got some lines, except right there I got some flowers. And so then, you don't know. Oh, I didn't put no lines up here either. So I could do something else. And so look at them little guys. Aren't they the cutest? Excuse me, just cute as buttons. They're just cute as little buttons. What should I do here? What should I do? You know what I should have did? I should have is I should have painted. Wonder if I was to take this. I don't know what will happen. I can always delete this here video and never post it if it really turns out goofy. Because now, see, I did all them lines on there. And what happens now if I put this teddy bear stamp on right here? Ta-dum! Well, it's a teddy bear stamp. So now what if I take and color it? What if I color it? What is this color? Chestnut? Okay. I'm going to color Mr. Chestnut. This little bear. I'm going to just go ahead and color him. As he is, looks like he's in prison, doesn't he? Down lines. When you're doodling, if you're doodle journaling, you don't have to have any plans ahead. You don't have to have any plans ahead. And like you've seen on my last pages, I've got unfinished pages. Unfinished. That means I haven't finished them. And so, this is a cute little bear. He was from Stampin' Up. He come from a whole set. But now, you see, I have so many starts of pages. And you know what? Sometimes I might just look look at the pages. I might start flipping through, and then I might see one that I say, oh, I want to do something on this, and I might think of something that I want to do on it. More doodling on something that I've already doodled, and I might want to do some more doodling, and so then maybe I will, and maybe I'll know what I'm doing, and maybe I won't know what I'm doing, and you never know. Maybe I want to glue something on there, or I might want to stamp something on there. You just never know. And so it's good to just do whatever. And because you're just doodling, you could just go here and just make a whole bunch of circles. And then color all the circles a different color. That's an idea. That's a good idea. And you could maybe just doodle them all a different color. Just color them all a different color. Or you might want to just draw a bunch of circles and put alphabet letters on them, and then decorate each one of the alphabet letters. It's just whatever. It's just whatever you want to do. Oh, I'm going to squash my blueberries. Eat them. I'm going to eat my blueberries. Wait a minute. I got to wipe up this blueberry juice. So anyhow, yeah, this morning I didn't feel too good. And so I didn't do my ATC thing. And I kind of felt bad about it. Then I thought, well, what the heck? They won't mind. They won't mind if I don't show up. That just means they can sleep later. So that's why I thought, well, now I would just do something. And so that's what you see. What you see is what you get. I'm eating my blueberries, and I am doodling. And doodling is very good for the soul. For the soul. Good for the soul and good for the heart. And yeah, so doodling. So anyway, my granddaughter went to, look at, I got a gnat in here. She went to her senior prom on Saturday night. She went to her senior prom. After the prom, there was a group of 8 that went to Clearwater Beach. And they stayed at a motel on the beach. And they got home this morning. Yes, today is a school day. But do you all have senior skip days in your neck of the woods? Well, today was senior skip day. So there might have been 1 or 2 seniors that went to school today. I don't know. But Kimberly didn't go to school. Nor did any of those other 8 that was in the group. Other 7, yeah, in the group. They didn't go to school today because it was senior skip day. And yeah, so I don't know if you all schools do that senior skip day thing, but their school did that today. Today was their senior skip day, so she'll have to go to school tomorrow. But I don't think the teachers planned any exams because the senior skip day is usually always the Monday after the prom. And I don't know if it gives them time to recuperate or sober up or whatever, but actually I don't think our children did anything wrong, but I really don't think so, because her mother was texting her like the whole time she was gone. So and she always texted right back or sent pictures of what they were doing and stuff. So I think it was cool. Her mother was quite a little bit concerned. I said, they're going to be fine. They're just making memories. She goes, what if she comes home pregnant? I said, no, good grief, no. You think thoughts like that. So she had a good time. She's tired now. She's sleeping. She's sleeping. They had a good time. So they're making memories. They are making memories. So you know what I bought her for graduation present? I went to Ross. Ross Dress for Less. They were going shopping at the Walmart, but we also went to Ross the other night, so I went with them. And they had a set of paints, 48 paints, and they were like $4.99. They were cheap. And their canvases were like cheap. Ow, ow, oh, you just stepped on my toe, Pooch. My Pooch just stepped on my toe. And so I got her canvases, and I got her a set of paintbrushes and the paints, because she loves to paint. She's always borrowing my stuff. Well, stealing my stuff. Well, borrowing it without bringing it back. Well, she brings it back after I ask for it back. So I don't know how you call that, borrowing or stealing or ripping it off. I don't know. 5-finger discount. But so she was happy with that. I said, now, you probably won't get to paint until after you graduate, which their graduation is June 1st, I think. And then she'll be able to paint, because she loves to paint. Just and she's not, she's like me. She doesn't really paint. She paints stuff. She doesn't paint like pictures of bowls of fruit and stuff, like that. She just paints designs. What do you call it? That when you just paint just to paint? Yeah, that's what she does. Really neat stuff she does. Yeah, it's sort of like, well, no, it's not mixed media because it's all paint. I don't know what it is. She just paints designs. Like abstract. Oh, I guess that's what you call it. I guess you just call it abstract painting. That's what she likes to do. So I got her own. She was very happy to have 48 colors, because she had just asked me like the day before if I had any white. She needed white. And I said, nope, because I didn't. I don't have white. I'm out of white. I got to get some white. And so, my last blueberry. That's fun. So, now she's got all the colors. All the colors, yep. So that's nice. Don't you think that's nice? It is nice. So, okay. Let me think. I'm thinking if there's anything else I have to tell you. Well, I have your attention. Okay. I have to color this blue up here. I'm going to give it like a sky right here. And sky blue pink. And, oh, I think I had something really important to tell you, but now I don't remember what it is. And so I'll just doodle here. I'll just doodle. So my speaking is doodling, my coloring is doodling, my everything is just doodling. So, and that's what we do here. That's what we doodle. That's what we doodle. This is what we doodle. That's what I think I'll call this. I'll call this image when I'm finished with it and go to post it up. If I do, I'm gonna call it, this is what we doodle. That's what we'll call it. This is what I'm doodling. This is the doodle. Doodle doodle. And yeah. I'm running out of words. How in the world could I possibly be running out of words? I never run out of words. I just pick a color. I got my colored pencils. These ones. I got 2 jars of colored pencils right there. And I just reach back and get one. I don't really hardly even look to see what color I'm getting. Just to get a different color. That's all that matters. It's just a different color. And so, and then just start coloring something. And sometimes I just don't use, because here's my gel pens in this bag. And that's what I just did, the flowers with gel pen. And then you can paint if you wanna. If you wanna paint, you can paint. So, and what's quite fun, I'm gonna pull this drawer out. Okay, there we go. Now, what's quite fun is if you, I wonder if some of these leak so bad. I'm just gonna try this one. Let's take this one. This is a Linka Stella. These are kind of fun because they're glittery. And so it's kind of painty. It's paint, like water. It's like ink. Like ink. I call a lot of this stuff ink because you know, one of my bestest jobs ever. I had this job for about 3 years. I was a screen printer, and yeah, I was a screen printer where I would print, and it was like a sign company, and so we printed signs and tags, and like danger signs, caution signs, tags that you put on fire extinguishers, all kind of stuff like that. They sold their signs all over the world. They're like a big company here in Florida, in Spring Hill. And I really loved that ink. I loved getting, although, you just got ink all over you by the end of the day. But boy, we had fun in that place. When you're in just a factory with a bunch of crazy people, it's like a home away from home. I really enjoyed doing that, but I was having a little issues with breathing, and breathing's important, sometimes. And I was doing what they called AccuShields at the time, which were actually a painting. The screen print, it was screen printed, and then it was sandwiched in between fiberglass and some kind of plastic. The sign was, so it like lasted 100 years, guaranteed, or something. But I was sanding the edges. You had to sand the edges and get them nice and smooth of fiberglass. And I think I kind of inhaled a little bit too much of that fiberglass over the years. And so that's when I had to finally quit that and got me a better job. That's when I started being the activity person. And that's where I stayed for the rest of my working days. You know what, I'm gonna see if my I got baby oil. Yeah, there's baby oil in there. Take that baby oil and go over this colored pencil to blend it. See, if you've got like these are Prismacolors, and the colored pencil I just used on here. Not all my colored pencils are Prismas, but see this and this one and this one. See this one? I just went over it with this here. It's called a colored pencil blender pen, but the stuff that was in it dried up, and I used it all up, so now I just dip it in baby oil. But if you take that and blend it over your colored pencil, it blend, and I'm using baby oil. Some people use alcohol or Gamsol, and I'm just using baby oil. And but it kind of melts the wax in the colored pencil, and it just blends it. And so then, especially if you're using like a couple of different shades of the same color and you want it to blend together, it it does very nicely. And yeah, that's right, it does. So all I'm doing on this here thing right now is what's that noise? Is that my phone? I think that's my phone. Is that my phone, Papa? Yeah, must have been. Must have been one of them scam likely numbers. Do you all get scam likely numbers at your phone? Ours will say scam likely, and then you pick up the phone and it says, your chimney needs cleaned. Our chimney sweepers are on your street next. And then you say, we have no chimney. Go away. Weirdest kind of calls we get. Oh well. At least we have ears that can hear, so you're supposed to look for all the good and anything bad. So them scam likely calls makes you know that you've got ears to hear. And so see how that is now? Just that one corner is like that. It's just got that pretty color on there. And oh, I was just thinking of something I could tell you that was important. Sort of. Not really. Maybe I should sing. Where's my songbook? Oh, here. See? Let me see if I can think of a song to sing. A sing song. Let me see. These are old songs. I love this book. Let me see. Let's see if I know any of these songs. Now, these here songs, Bulldog on the Bank. I guess I don't know that one. Barnacle Bill the Sailor. Who's that knocking at my door? Who's that knocking at my door? Who's that knocking at my door? Cried the fair young maid. It's only me from over the sea, said Barnacle Bill the Sailor. I seems like I should know that. And let's see if I know this one here. Okay. Can I look at the words and color my picture at the same time? That's what I don't know. Oh, I wish I was in the land of cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Look away. Okay, I can't sing that high. Look away, Dixieland. Never mind on that one. Let me find a different one. Oh, I sang that one before. Grandfather's Clock. My grandfather's clock was too large for the shelf, so it stood 90 years on the floor. It was taller by half than the old man himself, yet it weighed not a penny's weight more. It was bought on the morn of the day that he was born. It was always his treasure and pride, but it stopped short, never to go again when the old man died. 90 years with the slumbering tick-tock, tick-tock, it's life, seconds numbering. Tick-tock, tick-tock, it stopped short, never to go again when the old man died. Yep, that's, this could be what this could be, my grandfather's clock. I should get a clock. Put a clock on here. Oh, see how your mind can just all of a sudden, look at this. I'm going to put on here my grandfather's clock. Now, if I put that there, and then if I look, do you think I'd get lucky enough to find a clock, a picture of a clock in any of these pictures here? Let me see. If I could find a clock, I would be like in seventh heaven. There has to be a clock in here. Oh, look how cute that little girl. Oh, look how cute that little lady. There's two people singing. I might use that. That one's drumming. Oh, look how cute that little baby. Please be a... Oh, gosh, look at that image. Boy, that one to take watercolor to it, that would be pretty. There's some dude fishing. Valentine. You are my Valentine. Those are cute. Come on, let there be a clock. Let there be a clock. Let there be a clock. Look at that baby. Oh, what is this? Happy birthday. No clock yet. No clock. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to draw a clock. Looks like I'm not getting lucky. Oh, look at that poodle. Oh, how cute is that? I'm going to send that to... Oh, how cute. What's cooking? Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, hey, sweet baby. Don't you think maybe? Okay, so there's no clock in there. But, okay, so no clock. But I did find these people singing. I love this. I wonder if this is cool. This is just, I like this. I like these people singing. So I'm going to see what I can do here. See, they're playing the piano and they're singing. Although there's no clock. But, okay, let's see. So I'm going to kind of not exactly fussy cut, but sort of fussy cut these. Because I don't want to call it fussy cut and then somebody look at it and say, well, yeah, she don't know how to fussy cut. But, yeah, now, I'm telling you, right now, I am doodle art. This is doodle art. Doodle art. Doodle art is what this is. And it doesn't take anything. I mean, you don't have to have talent to do something like this. No talent whatsoever. Like, see, that song just come into that book right there. Because not because I planned it or nothing. It just was there. And I didn't plan to sing it. And I didn't plan to put my grandfather's clock. I didn't plan any of that stuff. Okay, so now I got this. Now, don't have a lot of space here to put these guys on here. Oh, what if I go like this? Well, I can't see his fat belly. I love his fat belly. I love this one. Look at that guy's a perfect round circle. No, maybe this is going to be too big. Maybe that'll have to live on that page. But My grandfather's clock. But there is, now, what if I just get these? Yeah, that's too big. It's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. So what if I just cut out these musical notes thusly, sort of like thusly, just because these are cool, the musical notes. You never know what you're going to get. If you have old greeting cards, now these ones are vintage greeting cards, so they really have some amazing stuff on them. But if you just get pre-loved greeting cards and put them on your image along with whatever else you put on there. See, now I'm going to put these musical notes like this. All right. They're going to go just sort of like this. And I think that is cool. I think that is cool as a cucumber. See there, my grandfather's clock. Now, let me see. Okay, now I have to have... I got this thing about going around with the black marker. Look at my Sharpie. That's the thing I have right now. I might not have that same thing going on next week, but that's my thing right now, is I go around everything with a black Sharpie and kind of frame it, or something like that anyway. My grandfather's clock was too large for the shelf, so it stood 90 years on the floor. Did I tear something off of that? The rest of his bow tie. Where'd the rest of his bow tie go? Oh, there it is. I lost his bow tie. I just ripped it off of there. Just a minute. I gotta get the rest of his bow tie on there. I gotta get a little spot, tiny little spot of glue. Okay, let me see. Little spot of glue here, because the rest of his bow tie came off. Okay. It's my grandfather. He needs his bow tie. He needs his bow tie. Okay, now. There it is. Get that back on there. I must have rubbed it off with my hand. There. Whew. That was close. That was a close call right there. Had to spend the rest of his life without his bow tie. Okay, now if I were to, let me see, gotta have a clock. Where would I find a clock? Probably, I wonder if I got a clock in any of my stickers. In my stickers. Let me see. Where's my stickers box? Is this my sticker box? I got a lot of stickers in this box. Oh, you know what? I forgot about some of this stuff. Just a minute. I'm looking to see if I got a clock sticker. Because if I have a clock sticker, we are in good shape. It's a slot machine. And some cats. And bar mitzvah. And college. Is there a clock in there? No. 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 No clock. Just a minute. I'm looking. Let's check out these. I'm seeing if there's a clock. If there was a clock in here somewhere, I'd be in good shape. There's no clock there. And that's cool. There's some cool stuff in here. You know, you gotta always look through your stuff again and again. Because if you have stuff, well, doggone it. Scotland. No clock. Vote for nothing. That's Paris. Go team, no clock. Go team. And there's stencils. And these are stamps. No clock. No clock. Well, well, forevermore. No clock. Okay, then guess what? I'm drawing. Okay, I can draw one. Sure. So now what if I just take this piece of paper, what was on this card? Let's just take that piece of paper right there. Let's just say that this is a piece of paper. And then we make a circle. Now, do I want it perfect? Heck yeah, buddy. It's got to be perfect. Okay, so we'll just go like this. Let's just go like this. That's a circle. And there's a 12, and there's the 6, and there's the 3, and there's the 9. There's a 1 and a 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11. And then we'll put a spot in the middle, and we're going to have it to be 3 o'clock. No, let's let it be 4 o'clock. There's a clock. Now, then, let's color it. Color the clock. Now, do you see that? Color first, and then cut out the clock. What do you think about that? What do you think about them apples? And we'll just cut that right out of there, like we know what we're doing. Just like we know what we're doing. There we go. Now I got a clock. Now I can put this clock. Oh, how can I be so smart? Put this. I don't usually buy these little tape, these little glue, whatever you call these things, glue runners, dot glue runner. But they was over there at the what do you call it store I just said I was at? Ross. So did I buy it? No, I shoplifted it. No, I did buy it. I did. I bought it. Paid for it and everything. Where did... Oh, there it is. Okay, so now... Oh, wait a minute. This goes here. So where's this one? Oh, there it is. Okay. Now, see? My grandfather's clock. Isn't that just the greatest thing since sliced bread right there? My grandfather's clock was too large for the shelf, so it stood 90 years on the floor. It was taller by half than the old man himself, yet it weighed not a penny's weight more. It was bought on the morn of the day that he was born. It was always his treasure and pride, but it stopped short, never to go again, when the old man died. 90 years with the slumbering tick-tock, tick-tock, its life's seconds numbering, tick-tock, tick-tock, it stopped short, never to go again, when the old man died. It was sad that he died, wasn't it? But I'm sure he had a good life. I mean, he always knew what time it was because he had his clock. And he always had his clock, and so he knew what time it was, and that's wonderful. And bless his heart, I'm sure people miss him even still today. I bet even still today people miss Grandpa. Good old Grandpa. Good old Grandpa. I miss my grandpas. I had two grandpas, and now, of course, they're both like all in heaven and stuff. And yep, they was me some good grandpas. They were. And let's see, let me get some brightness in here. So as you can see, I have put no thought into this coloring, or this art piece. This art piece. One day it will probably be hanging in Paris in the art museum of London, of Paris, or somewhere. It will. I guarantee you. And people will say, "Oh, that's my grandfather's clock." So see, it just got well, whatever it did, it got something. It just got something. That's what it got. So now I'm going to continue to color this and finish it up. And see, it might be finished once I get the whole thing colored. Now, you all don't have to stay present. You may leave early. You got permission. You got permission to leave early today because it is senior skip day. And so many of us are seniors, senior citizens. So it's senior skip day. And so anyhow, what I'm telling you, let me see, what else can I find here? I need to get some, how come all the colors look the same? Okay, let me put some of this green one in here. Green. My grandfather's clock. Okay, let's put this green up here. Oh, I gotta show you something. I gotta show you something amazing. Just a second here. Let me get this green up here. Let me get this green up here. My grandfather's clock. I wonder if there's another song in here that I might know. Come away with me, Lucille. Whoops. That one wasn't supposed to go like that. That was not supposed to happen. Oh well, that's okay. We don't mind. Come away with me, Lucille, in my merry Oldsmobile. Down the road of life we'll fly, automobiling you and I. To the church we'll swiftly steal, then our wedding bells will peal. You can go as far as you like with me in my merry old mobile. That's another old song. I just love the old songs. I just do love them. I just love them, love them, love them. Love the old songs. Now, you know what? I want like yellow. This is like sort of like yellow. This is sort of like yellow because I want something over my grandfather's clock that isn't too, that won't blind it out where you can't see it. Oh, what's that going to? Oh, I was going to show you something. That's right. That's what I said. I knew I said something important. Okay, just a second. Wait a minute. Let me try something here. Let me see, because this is a rose art. Oh yeah, it blends too. See, sometimes the cheaper things don't work as well as the more expensive things, or they're not. So, oopsie daisies. Had too much oil on there. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. But these work just fine. Even though it's the rose art is a very affordable colored pencil. Okay, I gotta show you some. Here it is. Now wait, 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 wait. Hold your horses. Wait, wait, wait. Okay, now, just a minute. Now, oh, this here stack right here. This here stack of things right here. This here stack of things. This is the stack right here. Now this. Well, I don't have the envelope, but Mona, my friend Mona. Oh, yes. My friend Mona Stevens. Look at these stamps on this envelope. The Art of Magic. The Art of Magic. And they're all beautiful. It's the Art of Magic stamps. I just love stamps. And so, look at all them beautiful stamps on there. I think they're beautiful. Okay, Mona sent me this. But look at this. It says, "Hi, Lizzie. I believe this is the culprit that has been creating messes in our craft rooms. I distinctly remember giving him a muffin." And look at here. Okay, wait a minute. Let me get this off of here. Let me take this note off of here. That's my note. And it's, "If you give a moose a muffin." Is that cute or what? I love this. If you give a moose a muffin. I read the one about if you give a mouse a cookie. What was it? Yeah, if you give a mouse a cookie. I had read that one, but I never did read if you give a moose a muffin, he'll want some jam to go with it. So you'll bring out some of your mother's homemade blackberry jam. Isn't that cute? I love this. Okay, so she gave me this book. Then here's a frog with a corn. Look at these frogs in here. This is so cute, this book. Look at the images. Look at this. Look at the images in these books. Now see, this is an older book. And something about illustrations and images in the older books are just beautiful. They're just beautiful. Wait a minute, let me see if I can... Oh, I have no space on this desk. It's that moose. The moose has been in here and... No. The moose has been in here and made a miss. Moose miss. Look at that goose with the fiddle. Or the violin, whatever you want to call it. Oh, it's a fiddle. Look at these ants. I love these images. I love them. And you know, when you can take an image like this and copy it in black and white on your printer, but don't color it in color. Color it in black and white, even like this. Oh, look at this one. Print it in black and white, and then paint it with your watercolors. And oh my word, do they turn out something cute as ever. Now look at this one here. Riveting sails. Riveting. Riveting tales is what this book is. And there is a bunch of stories in here. This is a nice book. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different stories in this book. This one here is copyrighted in the year 2000. Yep, 2000. And the back's never been broke on it. So nobody's even read this. I'm going to be reading it to my grandchildren and myself and my hubster. Look at this. See? Look at them frogs. Don't you just love frogs? There's something about frogs. Like Kermit the Frog. Look, that's not Kermit, but it's a frog. Now look at here. This is Hallelujah, Unique Gospel Songs and Spirituals. Now this I believe is probably pretty vintage too. Copyright secure. Or 1958. 1958. And this one's got some beautiful songs in there. And it says as sung by the Lacey. So this must be Mr. and Mrs. Lacey right here. Hallelujah. And look at this one. This one's very old. I mean, you can see this one. Look at the colors of these pages, and you know that this is old. This one here, it's it's got those doggone Roman numerals. 1933. V11. VII. 3. Okay. 1933. Yep, 1933 is this one here. And so that one is really getting up in its Camptown races. Yup. Ha-ho. The Erie Canal. I've got a mule. Her name is Sail. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. Old Aunt Jemima. Now, some of these I don't know, so I'm going to have to pick them out on the piano so I can get the... She'll be coming round the mountain. She comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming all round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be steaming and a puffing. And she'll never stop for nothing. Well, I don't sing it that way. Oh, excuse me about that. There's a song about the mermaid. Sweethearts and Sally and Brown. A regular royal queen. When I was a lad. Sometimes you just read, even if you don't know the song and you don't know how to read notes and stuff, you can read the words and just fall in love with it, and then use it. Even like this one is a Thanksgiving prayer. You might come out with this one, and you might write it in your journal as a, one of the verses you might put in your journal. Because I do a lot of that, where I like to put quotes and things in my journal. There's some of the Christmas songs there. The first Noel, Nowell. Now we spell it, and it's the same song, we spell it Noel. The first Noel, the angels did say... I can't sing mine. Okay, I saw 3 ships a-sailing on Christmas Day. We 3 kings of Orient are, bearing gifts. There's Onward Soldiers. Fairest Lord Jesus, abide with me. Oh, that's a pretty one. Blessed be the tie that binds our hearts in Christian love, the fellowship of kindred minds is like to that above. Day is done, gone the sun. Okay, but anyway, and look at this. American folk dolls. Oh my gosh, look at this. American folk dolls. Now, this is a very unused book too. I've already flipped through it a little bit. This was made in 1982. And look, she stuck a few cards in here from, it must be from a game. But look at the little bears, how adorable they are. But it's got, this is just like a history of American folk dolls. But, as I was looking through this earlier, I said, good night noise. I would love to imitate some of these, to make. This is a 19th century cloth doll stuffed with bran. Was found in Utah. She was probably made by a child who had difficulty shaping and sewing the head, but her painterly skills made up for it. And so these are actual dolls and their stories. Oh, and I'm going to enjoy so much reading this about the dolls and learning. I love to learn and look at this, how beautiful these are. Look at this one. Oh my word. And these, could you imagine just owning these dolls? Oh, these are one of the upside down dolls. You make it this way, but then you make the skirt so it'll flip either way. So you can have, sometimes they make a sad face and a happy face. This one is a black girl and a white girl. These are country. They're country girls. They're beautiful. I do think I want to. I want to. And these ones, they don't even have faces. They're just dolls without faces. And like, they're drawn on there. Or they look like they're drawn. They might be embroidered on there. Some of the faces are, oh, this looks like a real, if you look at this, it looks like it's an old man, but she's got a dress on, so it's just an old lady. So sort of like my dear Violetta, she's got that face that's kind of questionable. Oh, and this is wooden. These are wooden. 2 strettings. Oh no, it says cloth dolls. Made in Rhode Island. Patented in 1873. Miss Walker probably turned out more than 1,000 dolls, each with a characteristic childlike demeanor. They were made in successive layers of cloth and paste, then painted with oils. Wow. Wow. Could you imagine having corn dolls? Look at that. But this is amazing. This book, to see them dolls, oh, they're just absolutely amazing. Let's see, these are all corn husks. Gosh, look at this one with the corn husks. Look at her hat. Oh my goodness. Wooden dolls. Now that's a wooden head on that. A discarded bedpost inspired this doll made in the 1850s. Her head was carved and attached to a large cloth body, and she was dressed in lace-trimmed pantalettes and a cotton frock. She's 22¼ inches high. And somebody carved her face out of a bedpost. Isn't that great? Oh my goodness. That's a matchstick doll. Oh my God. Okay, I really have to go through this book and I'm going to read. I just look at there's Grandma and Grandpa right there. Oh my goodness. These are gorgeous. Oh my God, look at this. Apple, nut, and bean doll. These are going to give me some ideas because I love to make my art dolls. I love them. Oh, how cute. Like the family holding the twins here and the smaller children. Oh no, that looks like grandma though. That looks like an elderly grandmother. Oh. And these are Indians with a feather. Look at the Indian outfit. My gosh. Yes, I got to read these because I don't know. I got to see. Let's see. This is an unusually tall nut head doll wearing a woven straw cape and sun hat and carrying a bouquet of dried flowers. In Bermuda, similar dolls were fashioned from coconut and banana leaves. She herself appears to be made of tobacco leaves, indicating a southern heritage. Oh my goodness sakes, she's beautiful. Wow. Black dolls. Black dolls were born in slavery and reflected the troubles of the people they portrayed. And at the time, there was troubles. This was a sculpted wooden doll made by an anonymous slave who was clearly a natural artist. Note the elegant rendering of the hands. And they are very delicate. They're very good. Got the elbows here where they, and then it shows the ragged clothing. Yes, those were bad days back then. Well, those were the days how they were, but I have to say though, I love the little, I always call them Aunt Jemima dolls. I don't know what they're actually supposed to be called, the little, with the little black faces and stuff. They're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. Oh, this is what we call an Aunt Jemima doll here with the bandana on her head. So cute. Just adorable. Real history in these dolls. Real history. Gosh. The whole family. Indians. Arctic dolls. My word. And look at that, some more Indian woodlands from the Woodlands dolls. So beautiful. Okay, but anyway, gosh, I'm just taking up all your time. And then here is another book, and this was the Arnold Book of Old Songs. Now, this one I looked through, and I didn't... Oh, yeah, I do know a couple. Drink to Me Only with Thine Eyes, Over the Mountain, My Lady Greensleeves. Now, see, some of these I think that I might dream to be only with thine eyes, and I will pledge with me. I'll have to go through these songs and see if I can. Sometimes I have to go online and look up the song and listen to it, and then know what the tune is, so I can sing it, because I do love to sing, and singing is good for the soul. Everything is good for the soul, really. Now look at, here's an envelope with a wiener dog on it. And then here are pictures of beautiful... Oh, that one's got a frog on the horse. Oh, how cute is that? That snake thinks he's going to eat those ants, but he won't. That one says wiener dog. There's some old golden wings, and look at this. And it shows how to cut this out. It shows how to put the string on the back, so you can pull the string from beneath it and make his arms and his legs waggle. That's Theodore Bear. I'm going to copy him. I'm going to copy him on some cardstock so I can make it with our grandchildren. Okay, so I'm just taking up your time. These are more beautiful songs that if I don't know them, I want to learn them. And I will, because you can go online and just put in the name of it and hear somebody sing it. And then you know the tune. So I love them. I love them since I first saw your face. I love the look of the music pages. I love music. I just love songs. I just love music. But anyhow, that was what I wanted to show you. That I got that from, oh, I had something else too I was going to show you, but now I don't see. Oh, here it is. Yeah, that was from, Mona Stevens. Then I got Linda Fine sent me, well, she sent me a thank you card for something that I sent her, but within the thank you card, it had a ATC, and look how pretty with the gold leaves on it. How beautiful is this? And it says, leave a little magic. It's smile, leave a little magic. And so pretty. The items that she used. I love this golden thread vine, like a gold vine. I had to order some of that off of Stacy's Zibbit store. I've got some put away that I'm hoarding. I need to use it. But that was nice to get that. And so, but anyhow, so I'm still coloring here, but I guess I should actually let you all go now. And okay, let's see. And then I'll probably continue this. I'll probably go fetch me something to eat. And maybe it's getting kind of, the sun is starting to set. I might go sit out on the front porch. Get me some more lemonade. So just start on a page. And just start. And just, you know, you never know what's going to happen. Cut an image out of a magazine or something. I got some magazines that I bought at a auction, online auction. The girl was selling some Life magazines, and they were in the 50s. I think they're all 59, and different dates in 1959. I want to cut some images out of them, like some of the cars. They were new then, but old now. I think I want to cut out some of the cars, like just put the front of a car on a page and then go around it with doodling. And that kind of thing, I think that will be fun. That will be a lot of fun. Because just going through the advertisements in those magazines is just absolutely amazing. Okay, now wait a minute. Listen, today instead of reading out of a book, I'm going to sing out of a book. And I'm going to sing to you. God, me. God be with you till we meet again. By his counsel's guide uphold you, with his sheep securely fold you. God be with you till we meet again, till we meet at Jesus' feet. Till we meet. God be with you till we meet again. Now, some of you might be saying, oh, she didn't get the tune to that right. And that's because when I got here to the till we meet part, I could not get up there where it belongs to go, so I had to change the tune. Sometimes you can see a song and you don't know the tune. Just make up your tune as you sing it. Like, goodbye, little girl, goodbye. Goodbye, little girl, goodbye. Just let me wear this rose so fair for a march. Okay. Goodbye, little girl, goodbye. Goodbye, little girl, goodbye. Let me wear this rose so fair for our marching away to be a soldier. Don't cry, little girl, don't cry. By and by, little girl, by and by. In my uniform of blue, I'll come marching back to you. Goodbye, little girl, goodbye. Now, that's not the tune. I just made that tune up. That's not the tune to that song. But you can find a little song like that. Just make up your own tune and sing it. All right. I'll quit this now. I know you've had enough. Okay. But don't you think my grandfather's clock page turned out kind of nice? My grandfather's clock. Okay. God bless you. May he watch over you every step you take, every move you make. And I will see you on the next video. God bless.